Hello everyone, it is Pat with Empowering by Design with our daily Oracle card reading and message for Friday, the 12th of August, 2011. Happy Friday everyone. I hope you've been having a great week. For today's reading, I'm going to be calling on the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle card deck. And let's see, this is a great deck with message right in the front. And I love the colors of it. So amethyst and the pretty purples are the colors of the day today, at least for me anyways. So let's see what the angels want to give us for a message today. Beloved Divine Source, angels, what message do you have for the YouTube viewers? Can I be of service? A lot of changes going on, and there's a new moon out. I'm sorry, not a new moon, a full moon that's going on right now. All right, well, we've got a couple of messages that have come out here. The first is cleanse and detoxify, and the other says time to go. So let's address each one of them. This card says, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. And look at the radiance that the angel in this picture has. She's like glowing with beautiful, like golden, and like sort of pastel and amethyst colored light, or violet light I should say. And this, this card, even looking at the picture on it, it speaks to the radiance and the increased energy that you can get from taking steps to cleanse your body and detoxify it. And there's reasons why the angels come forward to give us this message, every so often. Sometimes they give it to us intensely. And it's really because either the toxins, both, physical agents, or even the emotional toxins in our environment really weigh us down and, make us tired. And, and sometimes, the stress from that can even lead to eating more things that are unhealthy for us, or doing other habits that are unhealthy for us. So they urge us to cleanse and detoxify, because that heavy energy that tires us out can make us feel like everything in life is just overwhelming and we can't see how it could possibly happen. So they urge us in this cleansing and detoxifying process to raise our energy, because no matter what the habit is or what the issue is, when you remove the toxins, it really frees up and lightens up your energy. And there are a variety of ways to cleanse and detoxify. Sea salt baths are one, or to somehow, get out into like a water or a natural environment. That's very cleansing and detoxifying to your energy. Or another way is to maybe become aware of food sensitivities that you or someone you know have, and maybe just to gently start removing one at a time and see how that affects your energy. I want to call attention to the fact that it's talking about, in this message, our sensitivity, our sensitive body. And this was a message that just came up in the cards the other day. The goddesses, White Tara, spoke to our sensitivity. So that's part of the reason they're urging you to cleanse and detoxify. And you may find that that process makes you aware, very aware, of just how sensitive you are to certain stimulus or environments or foods or things like that. So this also speaks to removing yourself from emotionally heavy or stressful or environments like that. So part of the way you can cleanse and detoxify too is just by removing yourself from the environments, but also maybe in your home, get some filters going. Sometimes there are a lot more toxins in the air, even though in springtime or in times when the weather is good, it's very good to get outside. If you're surrounded by nurseries or farms, things like that, and they lay down fertilizer, sometimes that stuff gets into the air and you're breathing that in, and sometimes that can be a bit of a, or if they're spraying pesticides. So even though it's good to get outside, and that is one way to detoxify, you might want to be mindful of what's around you, and maybe have a little mask, or somehow be aware that there may be airborne toxins that are affecting you as well. So, and this also speaks to clearing your mind, detoxifying your mind of, speak kindly to yourself. Maybe what you need to detoxify from is harsh or angry words that you either speak to yourself or others. And sometimes we're a lot more harsh on ourselves than we are even with other people. And so that's part of a cleansing and detoxifying too. I'm not going to elaborate on it too much more than that, but. And the Time to Go card, it says, this is such a beautiful card. And here again, it resonates with that amethyst purple. It says, the sun sets and rises each day. And it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning. And we are with you through each phase and cycle. So, this card, I feel like, is affirming for some of you, and it's interesting that it comes along with the cleanse and detoxify. It may be that it's time to go from some environment that you've been in, but I do feel like it speaks to a lot of people out there who are shifting their energy and deciding to take some steps forward in a new direction. And this card is affirming that it really is okay to go. If you're been feeling that a transition is near for yourself, this card says it is time to leave the old, and that the angels are looking out for you while you do that. And it's a reminder that sometimes what seems sometimes to be a loss is really a blessing in disguise. It's opening up a new avenue for you. There's a new pathway for you to go down, even if you can't see the full outcome of it yet. Sometimes we're afraid to leave old things, or things that aren't working for us as much. We have those attachments to it because of either because of finances, or that fear that maybe the situation won't be supported. We can't see how it can work itself out. But that Time to Go card is a reminder that you are fully supported by God and the angels, that you don't actually have to figure out every little detail, that you can surrender and release it and leave it up to God and the angels to help you make that transition. Remember, Archangel Jeremiah and Archangel Azrael are two angels that are about making transitions. They're about endings and beginnings. And so isn't the goddess Kali. She's also about endings and beginnings. So there are many divinities that you can call upon. And saying goodbye is just like a sunset. And this, as the card says, the sun will rise again in a new way, and there's going to be even brighter picture ahead for you. A lot of people at this time are making transitions, and it may be career transitions, it may be transitions into their life purpose, or more fully working with their life purpose, and it may be simple transitions from leaving the physical into the spiritual. And that isn't always, although we see it as a loss, it isn't always such a bad, thing for people, because they leave behind their suffering. So in some way today, as we go into the weekend, and I feel like this card is also urging some of you to consider, okay, if you're in a situation where you may be very unhappy, I feel like it's urging you to consider, might it not be time to go? And that time to go could even include, hey, Smokey, time to leave where you're currently maybe living. Oh, sorry. I was telling her it was time to go out of the camera, and she didn't like that. I think that they're urging you to consider that. If you don't feel like you're ready to leave something yet, God and the angels are just urging you to consider, is it maybe time to go? And so anyways, that is our message for today. And I hope you have a lovely and beautiful weekend. I will be back tomorrow with a reading from the fairies. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely Friday. Enjoy yourself today. Peace and many blessings.